All right, Kristen. Now hear me out.
I'm listening.
Would you rather flip a coin, heads or tails, for a chance of $1 million or take a guaranteed 100K?
Hmm. I could probably take that guaranteed 100K.
And it's 50-50 chance though.
That's 50-50, but
Like
that's a 50% chance that I
10
won't
times the
get
money,
it.
bro.
It's okay, so I don't know. I probably might take the 50-50 only because like, I it'd be like damned if I do, damned if I don't. Like it's not like I'm gonna my life is gonna change if I don't get,
True.
that money.
If you don't get it,
It
but it
sucks
will
that I
change.
would get
Yeah.
it. It sucks that I won't get it, but if I do get it, then that's life changing money. 100K, that's 2 years of working, hopefully, if less than that. You know what I mean? Um, which that will help temporarily, but it's not life changing money
Yeah, I mean, it's only if you want to like,
unless you invest in it or something.
yeah, you have to be smart with it and like, because if I took the 100K, like first I would like pay off debt and stuff. And so I don't think it would help too much. I mean, it would in that aspect, but I don't think it'd be enough to like make it grow
Yeah,
substantially.
yeah. Because
Um,
I know if I had 100K like right off the rip, if I pay for mine and Kayla's, just our student loans and stuff, like shit, that's almost all my money there. And I won't say almost all of it, but that leaves me like 40K.
mhm.
And then we got the house. It's not even enough to pay off the house. You know what I mean? So it's a guarantee. Unless I was really good at investing and stuff, it just doesn't. I would probably take that 50-50 chance.
No, yeah, I totally get you because I mean, I like to gamble, so for me personally, I just feel like that 1 million can make such a big difference
Yeah,
as opposed to the 100K. So
why not take a
it
chance?
just
Or you
head to
can always
tails
just go.
though.
Or you can always go rob a bank.
You're trying to rob me.
if
Let's
if
go.
if you do heads or tails, what are you picking?
Tails never fails.
All right, tell your phone to flip a coin.
Alexa, flip a coin.
Okay. Heads.
Dang, lost 50. You lost the bill, bro. You lost the bill. Just like that, gone.
I didn't technically lose it though, so
Huh?
I mean I didn't technically lose it since I never had
You
it.
didn't, but still, that still hurts. Like knowing that money was right there, and you just lost it just like that. It's like, dang.
I know, right? Like I don't know. Ooh, I don't know. The fact
That's
that I lost it now makes you consider about the 100K.
it's like life, Price is Right type stuff where you just hate when that one person bids a penny over you, and you're just
And
like,
then I win.
yeah, and they win, and you're just like, this bitch.
Bro.
Like for real, like you just have to do that. That was necessary, and it's like get your own guess. I don't know. That sucks. It's just like literally seeing the money come. Like you almost had it, and now it's gone.
Right? It was like they had that like a whole like suitcase full of it. And then like, nope.
Right, ready for your face. Deal or no deal. It's like deal or no deal. It's like, hey, we got this. We're offering 100K, or you can take your chances and get the $1 million case. 50-50 chance. It's zero or a mil. You got those two cases left, and that's the predicament you're in.
Bro. I always wonder how like game shows make all that money to like just basically hand out money. I
I would
guess I don't know.
I
I
would
guess
assume maybe
TV revenue,
views, yeah, TV
sponsorships.
revenue,
Yeah.
and I don't know. Maybe the person who produced it has money. I don't know.
But we need to get on a game show. Like, what are we doing?
I
It's
guess
not that
not.
hard, is it?
I don't know, man. I never tried to get on the game show. What game show
I
did you
don't
get
think it'd
on?
be that hard. What game show?
Yes, Family Feud.
We could do Family Feud.
I feel like I could thrive in Family Feud.
If I had like if it was a group, I would do Family Feud, but if it was individually, I don't know. I'll probably do a no deal. Just because
Deal or no deal.
doesn't require too much skill,
You want to be
Like I couldn't
on
do
Who Wants to
I
Be a
couldn't do
Millionaire?
I couldn't do that. Trivia is not my strong suit.
You say how many lifelines again? Sir, this
Right,
is
just give me to
sir, it's
the
just the first
guarantee.
level. It's just the first
I,
level.
I wouldn't mind Wheel of Fortune. I could do that.
Okay. Sounds pretty simple. Be like, sir, this is just the first level, so 50-50? Like
See, deal no deal. You're not. I mean, you're kind of going against the banker, but not really. You know what I mean?
yeah. You know, they
It's
still
just
send you offers and stuff. You just hope to not hit those high ones. You hope to hit low. But I still think that has better chance of guaranteed money than anything.
yeah, same.
I won't say than anything, but there's some game shows out there that I feel like aren't too hard.
Jeopardy, nope.
Jeopardy?
Anything trivia related, like I don't know. I just can't. I can't retain that memory. Like.
Show me potato salad. Oh, it's funny. Well, yeah, man. I definitely probably take that 50-50 chance and just, hopefully hit the big money.
Okay. I mean, you got a point. I mean, you're not really losing it, so
Can't lose something you never had. So
go big or go home.
exactly.
But yeah, I'll put a poll out on the Instagram. Make sure you're following us
Yes, make sure you
there,
follow me.
and make sure you're voting.
Yes, please.
Uh,
We're actually gonna check.
we're gonna call you out next
We'll
time.
actually, well, we can't really call you out. We'll check.
Shout
We'll
out
check,
to
and you're gonna do shout outs to the people who actually voted.
right. I don't know. I didn't say that. I didn't guarantee it.
Shout out to the 6
I'm no
people that
promise.
actually looked and voted.
But all right. Yeah, comment below what you guys think.
Yep. But other than that, you ready to get in the podcast?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, bet. Getting the podcast started in 3, 2, 1. What up, everybody? This is your boy Chris,
This is Vic.
and welcome to Now Hear Me Out. This is episode number 66. I think. I hate
Oh,
that. I don't be knowing. Sometimes off the top of my head, I think it's 66 for sure. But welcome to the podcast, you guys. If you're watching now, make sure you click on that subscribe button and click on that bell notification so every time we post, you get notified. Vic, do you have any recent news or anything going on?
My update.
Yeah.
Let's see. What did I do? Oh, well, this past weekend, I just kind of, because this Sunday or this weekend, I guess, I had like a little housewarming, like party, kickback, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
hang out. So this week I was just kind of preparing for that, like leading up to it. And then Saturday had you guys come over. It was a good amount of people who came down from the area. I was gonna say Arlington, but not it was in Arlington. I guess the DFW area.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was about 10 people. Leslie's brother and sister-in-law came down Friday night, so they actually stayed Friday and Saturday.
Oh, must be nice.
But yeah, the good thing about like housewarming parties, like it always pushes you to finish up the last things you're trying to get together with your house.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, because I feel like we had some box, kind of lingering around. So the fact that we were having people coming over,
push you to actually go do it.
yeah. So
yeah, I understand that.
That's the real reason why we had it.
I definitely,
but no, it was
definitely
fun.
was there.
Yeah, Kristen came through. Some other people came through. So shout out to everyone. It was a fun time. We play games, drank, had breakfast in the morning. Shout out to Kristen, Chef Kristen on the griddle.
I don't know how I always end up being the one cooking breakfast, but hey, it happens.
Oh, then we went to Sunday was pretty fun. You kind of just relaxed. Went to a food truck, which was overpriced, not that good in my
That shit
opinion.
was
But,
super overpriced. My burger was actually pretty decent. I ain't gonna lie, but that shit was hella high.
I have no comments. But then you guys left on Sunday. We kind of just chilled that day. And then Monday was Labor Day, so we were both off, obviously. And we kind of had like a little family day. We woke up, made breakfast, then we went to there's like this Japanese garden over here that they have. It was free, we just went around, took some pictures. It was pretty fun. It was a little hot, so we didn't stay out too late because Ava.
Yeah.
Just it's hot in general. We don't.
Nobody really wants to just sit there and eat.
Like I want to blame it all on Ava, but I don't want to be in that heat either. So
she gives you a she's like a scapegoat. She kind of gives you a reason,
right?
Too,
It's
hey,
like
Ava's hot, and we gotta go.
It's like we're over here sweating. It's like Ava, she's just even though she's the one with her own personal fan. No, but that was fun. And then we went to eat after that. At the bro, I swear, I think I found the best burger. I feel like because we went to the burger place, and it's probably the best burger I ever had, bro.
Okay.
I think like I'm upset that we didn't go there with you guys. So we went to this food truck. But now it's really good, bro. Like, cause we were like, let's just get a little appetizer, like something to share because we were trying to go to this other place, but it was closed.
Okay.
So we went there and then we split the burger, and like afterwards, yeah, we ended up each getting our own burger later. So
oh, big balling over here.
Yeah, it was pretty good though. Next time you come down, we're taking you there for sure.
What's the place called?
Shack Shake, something like that. Not Steak and Shake, but it's like Shack Shake. So.
Okay. Shack Shake.
Also, Ava was over there eating French fries and chicken nuggets. So
not Shake Shack.
Shake Shack, maybe. I'm not sure. I mean,
okay. Yeah, we definitely try it out. Me and Kayla have our little burger spots that we enjoy. For some reason, Kayla loves the burgers at Main Event. That's like her favorite burger. I don't know why, but she loves that burger.
I gotta try it out next time.
Yeah, my favorite burger is from Bubba's. I don't know if y'all ever been to Bubba's Burger.
I've seen it, but I've never been there.
That burger, man, that shit was slapping, man. That shit was fire.
Is it better than McDouble? I don't know, bro. That McDouble.
I was just saying, if I cook two of my own patties, I'm pretty sure that's better than McDouble.
Right.
But nah, that place we went. There's this other place in Oak Cliff. What I want to say is in Oak Cliff, that has these giant ass burgers, and that shit was actually pretty good too. It's just a lot of burger, and it's not that super expensive either. Shit was pretty cool, pretty fire. But Bubba's. But I got to try the place you're talking about. When we come out there next time, y'all definitely got to take us.
Yeah, for sure. What about you? What about your update?
Shit. Well, my updates is the same as yours for the most part. So besides what you went through, so Friday, me and Kayla kind of was just getting ready to leave on Saturday. We left at Saturday at around like 12. We stopped in Austin to go visit her god sister. And from there we went to Taco Cabana, and then with them, and then after that we drove to San Antonio. From there, we were hitting all the storms. I swear, like every storm possible, we was hitting them. And we ended up making it at your house a little after the time we said because the traffic was hitting hard. But shit, we got there safely. Had a good time at Vic's for the housewarming. Drank a little bit more, and then I know Kayla wasn't feeling too good the next morning, and then woke up, made food for everybody.
Oh, I didn't mention our fantasy drafts either.
Oh yeah, maybe we did not mention that, but we had our fantasy draft on Sunday, Sunday morning, which I think I woke up too early because like I ended up getting a headache later on in the day because I think I was just tired. So
yeah. It was pretty rough because like just the way the schedule fell, that was the only time we could do it.
Mm-hmm.
But
people were slow drafting, and it was just that draft lasted like an hour and a half.
All right, it really didn't have.
Yeah, it shouldn't have taken that long. But other than that, everything was cool. We went back Sunday evening, drove back. Kayla drove all the way home because I was just not feeling good. So I literally like slept almost the whole way there. And I had to apologize to her and like tell her like thank you for driving, and just like look, I was having the biggest headache, and she was like no
Wow.
problem. And but hey, luckily we made it home safe. And Labor Day didn't do anything, just chilled at home, and we went to the pool. So here we
Nice.
are today.
Well, I hope all you guys had a good Labor Day.
Yep. I hope y'all had a good Labor Day as well. Hope you didn't work on Labor Day, but if you did, we appreciate your services.
But I guess with that being said, we're hopping into the stories.
Yeah, you got your quick mentions, or you're not doing quick mentions?
No, I didn't really have any. Yeah, I don't have any quick mentions
Hey,
this week.
I have a quick mentions. A quick mention. My bad. Football season is back. We
I
are
was thinking about
going
that too.
into football season, so don't mind us. We might be talking about football a little bit more than usual, and just recapping games and stuff like that, maybe. So just heads up on that. I know there's not a whole bunch of sport heads out there, but the segments aren't going to be huge. We might just talk about it a little bit, touch it, and move on. So hey, Cowboys playing the Bucks this coming Sunday. I mean, this Saturday.
It's
No,
the year,
Sunday.
bro. This the year.
Yeah, we say that every game. But yes, Cowboys playing the Bucks, and then we also have another thing going on, which I guess we'll talk about next week. But it's our friends Chase and Reagan's wedding this weekend that we also got going on, so we'll be going to that as well. And yes, it's going to be a great week.
Yeah, and the Bills. Bills are my second team. They play on Thursday, bro. They opening the NFL kickoff.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Who are they playing?
I'm just saying the Cowboys. They ain't looking as good as these Bills are. So
Man, let's just wait until game day. They may not be looking as good as we think, but they might come out on top, bro. You see that they just
I really hope so.
Didn't they draft like a new lineman or something? Our new center?
Yeah, they signed one. Yeah.
Yeah, that dude's big, bro. I don't know if you've seen him. That dude huge. That's a tank. I
The
don't
smallest
know.
center.
Huh?
I said, would you prefer him to be small?
Nah, I'm just saying, bro. Well, obviously, don't prefer him to be small, but that dude's a big dude. Like, I want to see how this is gonna work out. Let's hope. Hope we don't come out slow like we usually do, and we just come out swinging and keep swinging. So they need to be playing every game like it's their last game.
And I mean, you ain't wrong, but let's see. I mean, I'm excited for the season, like I am every year. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
But
Hopefully,
yeah,
takes off.
we'll see.
It's Jerry Jones, bro. That's the problem. We need to get rid of him, but that's all I'm gonna say.
You say Jerry Jones?
Yeah,
Oh,
I like I.
Well,
Yeah.
we all know about that. So. Can't speak on Jerry too much.
Jerry gotta go.
Matter of fact, speaking of Jerry, he's our special. I'm just Jerry Jones at my house. Want to speak on the podcast? But yeah,
All right.
man, let's get into the stories.
All right, first up, let's talk about the weekend, and not the weekend that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, not the Labor Day weekend. I'm talking about what's his name, Abel. Abel, my boy Abel. So apparently he was doing a concert in at SoFi Stadium, and he stopped mid song and was like, "Yo, I'm done. my voice is gone." Apparently, it went out during the first song. I think he made it through like 3 songs, but then he came out and said, let's see, what did he say exactly? In the middle of the song, the Weeknd walked out the stage. The song ended and another started before the lights came up. The singer walked back out on stage, said he had lost his voice and apologized for having to cancel. "I'm going to make sure everyone is good. You'll get your money back, but I'll do a show real soon for you guys." He then added that he wanted to apologize personally rather than tweet or Instagram it. "I can't give you what I want to give you," he said. So
That's good.
what do you feel about it? He canceled the song. I mean, it's not like I feel like he had a reasonable. I mean, it's his voice. People are going there to see his voice. If we lost it, like
Tell them to go find it. They're
kinda
going to.
sucks.
I like how you say they're going to go see his voice. Not here. We're gonna go see your voice. I understand. I understand. But I know he has some good performances too. I'm pretty sure he got some good visuals and stuff.
Yeah, but how do you feel? So how would you feel about that? Like if you were an attendee?
As a attendee, I would feel like, don't get me wrong, I would, I don't know, I would be understanding. It sucks because obviously you spent, you're waiting for this moment, but he's still compensating you and he's still, offering to still have a show for you. And I don't see him not, staying true to his word. But I was having this conversation with, I feel like I was having either with you or Kayla, I can't remember, but about singers, like, man, they go through a lot. Like, they got to come out when they're doing these tours. They're coming out like literally almost every day, traveling to different places, singing for like an hour and a half straight. And it's like, I don't know how they do it. That's a lot, having to perform and having to do all these things, keep your voice right. That's a lot to do. So it doesn't surprise me that he lost his voice. Like,
Yeah, because
makes
he's
sense.
been on tour for a minute. It's not like the first show of the tour. Like and sometimes they'd be like back to back days, and it's
Mm-hmm.
crazy how they do it. Like I know like a lot of people with like celebrities and artists and stuff. Like I don't think they realize exactly how much they're putting into it.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
physical wise, like with their voices, and even like the ones that are, I know not all of them like do dance routines and stuff, but like the ones that are out there dancing, like that takes a lot too. So
Mm-hmm.
shout out
Shit.
to everyone,
When I was
really. Like
watching,
all the,
go ahead.
I was thinking all the visuals. I'm just thinking about everything that goes into like doing a concert.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot that goes into it that like people kind of just I don't know, take for granted in a way.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. And like, even talk, piggybacking off that a little bit, how I went to the Chris Brown concert. That dude dances his ass off. He's dancing, singing, jumping, and all kinds of shit. And it was like, man, you got to do this tomorrow too. And it's like, bro, I am
Right?
tired today watching you. And you got, this is not, 11 o'clock at night. So you got to turn around, get on a tour bus or a jet, whatever you're doing, and go to the next city tomorrow. He had a show in Dallas that day. The next day he went to Houston. The day after that he went to Austin. And I was like, bro, you are traveling everywhere, just doing the same thing over and over again. I'm just like, man, that's got to be a lot of strain on your body.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they got remedies for I don't know, I guess ice baths, whatever. They probably have something they do like routine to kind of relax themselves, but like that's still a lot.
Looks like you tired from that performance. Here's the ice pack. Just put an ice pack on it. You'll be all right in the morning.
But yeah, so I mean, no, I don't think anyone should be too upset. I mean, obviously, if you're, from the outside, we weren't there attending. We didn't make a whole day out of it. We didn't take off work. We didn't have to like arrangements and stuff like that. So I get, they're upset. There probably will be. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people that are upset,
Oh, most
at
definitely.
first.
But
But I think they'll kind of come around.
I feel like if
Um,
you're a fan of the artist, you should be a very understanding.
yeah, because I remember one time I went to a concert, um, and it was like two people, and one of them wasn't able to show because of a hurricane,
Mm-hmm.
and it kind of sucked. But I mean, at the same time, it's like it's a hurricane, so what are you gonna do? Like,
Yeah.
it's
Well,
not like they
you're
didn't
gonna
want to
tweet.
be there.
You're gonna tweet and be like, "This motherfucker decided to get in the hurricane before the concert."
So I mean, it does suck. I mean, they offered a refund if you wanted one, but it's like I guess I'll just,
Enjoy
you
the
know.
show.
Yeah, it was still a good show. I still had a good time.
Yeah, that's
Um,
good. That's good. There's only so much you could do. Everybody, they're still human at the end of the day. That's all it is to it. Life still happens. You can only get
and and he is, like you said, he's gonna make it up to them. So
yeah. And unless they wanted him to be out there lip syncing, in which then he would have got fired, lit up for lip syncing the songs, and everybody been like, "What the hell? We came here to see you, and you're lip syncing the songs."
But then what they need is they need like some stunt doubles.
I'm dead.
Like you do Houston, bro. I got Austin.
And like he just they put on that he's always wearing like a mask or something, so it's easy to
All
cover
right.
cover his face.
What's a
Marshmallow.
marshmallow, right? Yeah, I wonder. You think it was the same guy every time?
I highly doubt that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so either. It's probably just a group of
Yeah,
people.
I'm pretty sure. And it's easy because his whole thing was like being secretive and you're not gonna see my face, and
Is it still like he hasn't revealed himself yet? Still, right?
he has.
Oh,
Yeah, he's shown his face before.
I'm low key surprised this hasn't happened more to artists, but
Now, was it the real Marshmallow? The world may never know.
find out next week.
On the Celebrity Apprentice. I'm just so why would he be on there?
Right.
But anyway, go ahead.
No, I was gonna. You got it. You good.
But anyways, moving on to our next story. Our next story, if you guys don't recall, this is kind of a response from a previous story we said a long time ago. So if y'all don't remember, Will Smith came out with an apology to Chris Rock, basically saying sorry, that he was wrong for what he did, and that when he blacked out, and that he didn't know what he was doing, and he reached out to Chris Rock, and Chris Rock was like he's not ready to talk, and he's like, hey man, whenever you're ready, I'm here. Well, everybody's been waiting for Chris Rock to reply and respond, and now he finally has. So Chris Rock calls Will Smith's apology video a hostage video. So it looks like Chris Rock is continuing to use the art of stand-up comedy as a way to address the Oscars incidents with Will Smith. And during his latest show, he briefly addressed Will's apology video, which was released back in July. According to Deadline, while performing at London's O2 Arena Saturday evening, both Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle addressed the attacks they both experienced on stage earlier this year. During that set, Chris Rock took some time to speak on Will Smith's situation, during which he said, "Fuck your hostage video," which was the response to his apology video. Apology video Will Smith posted on the YouTube channel and Instagram back in July. As previously reported, the video was the first on-camera appearance Will had since the incident. In the video, he issued a verbal apology to Chris and said, "I reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. So I would say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here and ready to talk when you are." And during the show in Liverpool, Chris spoke about the incident, which went down in March, and said, "Will did an impression of the perfect person for 30 years, and he ripped his mask off and showed us how ugly, and showed he was as ugly as the rest of us. Whatever the consequences are, I hope he doesn't put the mask back on again and let his real face breathe. I see myself in both men." I feel like the last part, I don't feel like that was him. That was kind of weird. I see myself in both men. I don't know why Chris Rock would say that. Oh well, no, it does make sense. I get it now. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Like, I read it and then I was like, okay, that was weird, but I see it. Okay.
Yeah, I get you.
And then he said, so Chris Rock actually got offers to host the Oscars again for next year. He turned it down.
I saw that.
Yeah, he turned it down, and he was like, he referenced returning back to the show is like returning back to the scene of the crime, and he referenced O.J. Simpson's murder case and said it's like a Nicole Brown Simpson going back to the restaurant, which occurred before her death. So, like
OJ reference.
Yeah, not OJ reference, but it's just crazy, bro. So, how do you feel about the whole thing? Do you feel like his response was valid? Do you do you feel like he should have spoken a little bit more about it, or what's up?
I mean, there's not really too much to say from Chris Rock's perspective. I feel like in a way, he's kind of spot on with the whole, Will Smith had this image that he was like, like a perfect person. Everyone kind of looked up to him. No one really saw him as, like, so many people saw him as role models. No one really saw the flaws that he had,
Yeah,
or thought that he was flawless in a way. And so like the mask is being ripped off. We're kind of seeing more of him being just
a
normal,
human.
which isn't a bad thing. But with that, like, he is going through a lot of things, with Jada and everything that he's gone through with all that. So like it's very we can see like I feel like I don't know, his image isn't as people view him differently. So
Oh, most definitely. I think now that every time Will Smith is brought up, all everybody's gonna really think about is the Oscar incident. Um,
mhm.
at this moment, because even though that was a big moment, I know a lot of people were thinking that this was just gonna brush over. I don't think it is. I think every time you see Will Smith, you be like, dang, he's smacked the mess out of Chris Rock, and I think that's just part of his image right now. It's just like Chris
Yeah.
Brown, when he hit Rihanna, he has nobody. A lot of people still haven't gotten over that incident, even though it happened years ago, literally like probably almost 15 years ago. People are never gonna forget that.
hmm So, but I mean, there's not like. Do you ever think the relationship is gonna like kind of go back to how it was? Or you think it's like completely
Um,
ruined?
I don't think they'll get to the point where they're like as close as they were, but I think eventually they may become cordial with one another and eventually, I feel like all beefs kind of have their end, their round. Um,
hmm
even going back to like Chris Brown, like I said, Chris Brown and Drake had their whole thing, but now they're in music videos and stuff together. But I feel like give it time, it'll come around and they'll actually have that conversation. But man, I don't know if you could ever really just get over somebody hitting you publicly like that. You know what I mean? At such a big event, and you feel like over such a small joke. Because I still to this day still feel like it's still a small joke. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
yeah. I mean, I definitely get that. I mean, I agree with you 100%. Definitely kind of something that shouldn't have happened. Definitely, probably an overreaction. Probably, there's a little outline. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we already spoke about it a lot in the past about like everything that happened and how we feel about it. But personally, I mean, I just kind of hope they kind of get back to I want to say how things were, but like to a point where they can talk to each other and maybe act together.
Yeah. We'll see. I don't know who's the next person that's gonna put Will Smith on like their network or anything, but we'll see.
Yeah,
He
I think
probably gonna
he's
end up
gonna
on
probably
he's gonna end up on Tyler Perry's movies. We know about
he's
Tyler
probably gonna have to
Perry.
lay low for a while. But he's kind of up there in age already, right?
Yeah, he's in there. He's up there. You're gonna see him come drop Hancock too. We know how well Hancock one did. But we'll definitely
He's
see.
start making his own movies.
He gonna have to put the money up and everything, and hopefully people go watch it. Like that. That's a big, hope. It's like, hey,
How do you
Will.
feel like? Do you feel like everything that happens as well? How do you feel like it reflects on his children? Because I mean, they're in the celebrity like
I
place as well.
I don't think it affects him whatsoever. Honestly, I feel like this is Will Smith's thing, and it's just gonna affect him, um, because they've all created their own like journey. Like they're not so much entwined with one another, if that makes sense. So you don't
hmm
ever see Will Smith with his wife that much, or you don't see Jada with, Willow. Well, you see Jada and Willow a lot because they're part of Red Table Talk, but Willow still does a lot of her own stuff, music wise, whether it's R&B or rock. Um, and then you got fucking Jaden Smith. He's he's out doing his own thing, and I don't correlate them together. Even though we know them as the Smiths, we just don't correlate them all together. At least I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I mean, the kids are what? What? How old are they? They were like 20s.
His kids are they're definitely in their 20s. Like I would say early 20s, maybe mid.
That's
Yeah,
not bad. I mean,
I don't feel like
uh,
Jaden Smith is too much younger than we are.
yeah. So I mean, they kind of like you said, they kind of have their own thing. They're like doing their own thing. They're at that age where they don't really have to be associated with the parents, and they made their own.
Decisions
They
and
made their own name. So.
yeah. And I think that was kind of the purpose for that family, was that everybody had their own name. They had their own niche and things that they wanted to do. So
Mhm.
It all works out. Yeah.
Well, they work out
You know.
then.
We'll see.
But enough about Chris Rock and Will Smith. Moving on to our next story. So, a new law prohibits individuals under the age of 21 to purchase canned whipped cream in New York.
Canned whipped cream? But why?
Why, you may ask? So, if you live in New York, get ready for a change you probably never expected. According to CBS New York, it recently passed a state law. It is illegal for anyone under the age of 21 years old to purchase a can of whipped cream. It's meant to prevent teenagers from using canned whipped cream to inhale nitrous oxide, otherwise known as whippets.
Whippets.
So the law, which New York State Senator Joseph Adavo sponsored, took effect in November 2021. However, it is just now about to be enforced.
Oh wow.
So
They've been trying to get this passed
I
for a
don't know
while.
if this is really a thing. So yeah, whippets are very dangerous. Arcs Academy's website explains the hazardous side effects that individuals can exhibit, which consists of judgment and impaired muscle control. It causes some users to walk off balconies or stumble into traffic. Others have suffered heart failure, suffocation, or seizures. Overdose can cause hallucination or send the user into a coma. Occasionally, a metal whippet container explodes with disastrous effects.
There you go. You got it out.
So, anyone in New York caught selling whipped cream canisters to someone under 21 will face
I
$250
am
fine
dead.
for the
That's
first offense,
hilarious.
and up to 500 for any more after that. So,
That's funny.
I guess I can't resell whipped cream bottles.
That's funny. It says one person said, I'm pretty sure that they got bigger problems, but okay. Make laws about whipped cream.
But I don't know. Something about that when people say that, it's like, I don't know. Kind of bothers me in a way. Because
What?
you can say that about anything, honestly.
That there's bigger stuff out there?
Yeah.
I can see that.
So, but, you know. But I mean, I get what he's saying as
That's
well.
crazy
Because
though.
it
Like,
is.
go ahead.
No, I get what he's saying as well, because it is kind of just whipped cream. But I mean, from what they're saying, I mean, it sounds like I'm an expert in whipped cream. So all my knowledge is essentially coming from this article. But like, I mean, it looks like from what they're saying, it's dangerous. But I'm gonna take it with a grain of salt. Be like,
Yeah, and which I understand that too. But like, man, it's whipped cream, bro. Like, shit, I think I was buying whipped cream when I was just, younger than 21. But shit, I wasn't thinking about snorting that shit. Like, I just wanted some whipped cream. They gonna have to, I guess. Well, I guess if you don't necessarily have to have the canned whipped cream. I guess you can get the little,
Drew.
you can get the actual container if that's still allowed. Oh yeah, it just says canned whipped cream. So yeah, you could just go get the regular whipped cream. So I guess it's not that big of a deal. Yeah.
So what you don't think you think they should like just get rid of the canned whipped cream, or
Hmm.
because people over 21 can still do it, right? Like,
Yeah, it doesn't prevent them. I guess it's just, I think it's one of those things, bro. Honestly, like, even though it's a bad habit, if somebody does it, you want somebody who's a little bit more responsible. I guess that's always kind of the thing of, drinking and stuff. Shit, drinking is not good for you, but you know they don't want kids doing it. And if they're gonna have anybody doing it, they're gonna hope that at least when you're hit 21, that you're at least somewhat more mature to understand the rules and regulations of these said substances.
it's kind of similar to like spray paint, right? Because I think there's a restriction on that, right? 18.
Yeah, you can't buy unless you're 18. Same with cigarettes. Cigarettes they just push that up to 21. But yeah, it's just I think they're just trying to find the right age. That's crazy. Think about having a freaking dispensary of whipped cream. and you're in the back selling whipped cream to kids.
Bro. Hey man, I got the good stuff.
I got the good stuff. You want some whippets? And it's just a quick can of whipped cream. I don't know. I don't know how they figured out about this shit either. That's the crazy thing. Who thinks about that?
Right?
I guess it's
Can
kind of.
whipped cream or
Go ahead.
I was gonna say can whipped cream or not, I still need whipped cream for my pumpkin pie.
Right. Only way I'll eat it.
Facts.
But that's the same thing as like, markers and permanent markers. They didn't really stop selling permanent markers, to underage people, but people are still getting high off of it.
Bro,
Just
kids.
saying. Just saying. People find anything to
These
get
kids
high
these
off of
days.
nowadays.
I mean, yeah, like honestly, they're just gonna probably be, for they'll find something else, It's kind
Oh,
of crazy.
shit, most definitely.
Or they'll find a way to buy it or at least like that's crazy.
Guess you got
Like
to
you're going to
New
buy
York.
some like, you're going to buy canned whipped cream, like, can I see your ID?
Yeah, that's the craziest thing, bro. Canned whipped cream. Hey, man, this shit's dangerous nowadays. You need to see the ID. Like, bro, it's just whipped cream. Yeah, but the law. Like, all right. You're
Well, that
20
just
years
means like
old.
whenever you
Get on the ground.
that just means it's gonna take longer whenever you do self checkout because it's gonna flag it.
Oh, yeah,
And wait
yeah,
for someone to come
true.
over. And they gotta enter, and then they're never paying attention, bro.
It's like,
It's like, bro, I've been ready for like.
say, bro, I see that you got that whipped cream there.
uh,
You about to do the whippets? Nah, nigga, I'm about to bake a pie. Like, what you mean? I'm about to make a Sunday whippets. I'm about to whip this whipped cream onto my food. What you? Yeah, tripping, bro. Who be thinking about that stuff?
Yo, could you imagine? Like, say someone was selling it to underage kids, like, and they get caught and they go to jail. Like, what you in for?
Yeah, whipped cream.
Yeah.
I remember when I was on whippets. That stuff's bad for you, man. You'll end up like me in the penitentiary for years for doing whipped cream. I can't get enough of that stuff, man. It's just I gotta have it. Call me
Say no to drugs and say no to whipped cream.
I'm a whippet addict. That's crazy, bro. I just imagining like imagine living in New York and you travel to New Jersey, buy whipped cream, come back to New York and get caught by the police. Like, and they like,
All right.
is that whipped cream? And then they start beating you because you got whipped cream and you underage. Then you got police brutality over some whipped cream. People smuggling whipped cream through the butt cheeks and stuff. Oh man, that's wild. That's wild, man. Yeah, but yeah. Hopefully, Texas is a different state. Who knows? I'm pretty sure Texas probably never do that, but you never know.
Nah, you never know. We'll see. I don't project that either, but just go from one law to the next law. From New York all the way back to California.
Back.
Well,
I
I
guess
don't know, from the
technically,
last specific.
back because he talked about celebrities.
But yeah, going from one coast to the next coast. There you go.
Okay.
California is announcing the decision to ban the sale of all new gasoline cars by 2035. So the story goes on, says the state of California continues to lead the way nationwide when it comes to being environmentally friendly by making decisions to benefit the state and its residents. Via a recent announcement, California has formally decided to ban the sale of all new gasoline cars by the year 2035, something that has been in the works for quite a while. California will officially enact its plan to prohibit the future sales, which is the state's latest move against climate change and a firm effort to eventually transition to all electronic vehicles statewide. Underneath the new decision by the California Air Resources Board, 100% of all new cars sold will be required to be completely free of fossil fuel emissions, largely responsible for global warming. Additionally, the requirements further state that 35% of new vehicles sold in California must produce zero emissions by 2026 and rise to 68% by 2030. So what do you think about this?
Shit's wild, bro. It's super wild. Like, just imagine like your car you have now is gonna be worth nothing. Um, and literally what 10 years, 13 years, and at least in Cali.
So
Not
what does that mean? Like you can still, you just can't buy a new one, right? But you can still like your old one, you can still drive around.
well. I don't know. Like, it just seems like, yeah,
I
I
mean, I guess
guess it says
it's in the
it's
early stages, so
banning
I'm
the
sure
sale of
more.
all new gasoline cars. So I guess that makes sense. They might still have fossil fuels, but they'll be moving towards getting away from that. Um, I honestly I feel like this would probably work if maybe if they had like a system where you trade in your car and you get an electric car. Because man, those things are expensive. You know what I mean? And shoot,
Yeah,
if I have a gas car that's been working for the longest, like why do I want to switch over to this electric car?
yeah. But I will say, like with the, as more electric cars are going to develop, I do predict the price, to go down because obviously there's going to be more electronic cars. So
Yeah,
hopefully, I think that's a good idea though as well, like the trade-in method.
yeah.
So I mean, obviously, if they're trying to get us to do this, like they should be doing stuff like that. But
But shit, think
so does
about
that mean like I was gonna say, does that mean because you say you can't buy new cars? So like, what if can you still buy like a pre-owned gas vehicle?
that's a good question. I'm pretty sure you could, but like I almost feel like the state is going to be making it to where like it's harder to find these things. So I feel like it'll be harder to find like a gas station or something like that. Like you'll be seeing more of charge ports and stuff like that instead of seeing this. You know,
Yeah, and I could also see them like making you pay like a higher tax if you have a gas vehicle.
yeah,
As opposed
exactly.
to like,
Which
yeah,
is funny because
so
it's like they're like, oh, California is trying to be more, what did it say, something efficient,
got like
climate efficient or something like that.
yeah, free fossil fuels.
Yeah, so they're trying to be more climate efficient or whatever, be more efficient. And so I'm like, this is California, man. Y'all are already like super dirty. But hey, whatever. Do your thing. Sorry,
Yeah, I
Cali.
also yeah, I mean I don't know, it's kind of weird because it does because California like the reason the gas is so high there is because they pay such a high tax on gas, isn't it?
That and their cost of living is a lot higher too.
True. I don't know. I just feel like uh maybe that's why they're trying to get to it because they're get lower gas prices. I guess I don't know.
Well, shit, they ain't got to worry about gas prices if that's the case. But I feel like eventually,
Right.
like we're gonna get rid of gas prices and we're gonna be paying electricity prices because they're not gonna make charging your car free forever.
Yeah,
And the
definitely.
the whole charging, and that was one thing that like my biggest like pet peeve of the new electric cars and stuff. Hopefully, they make them more efficient to where you could try travel larger distances over time. But man,
True.
if you're trying to make a 24-hour trip and your car only goes 300 miles, like, and you got to sit there at a charge station for 3 hours, like, that trip's going to take forever. It's not as efficient as, like, being able to just fill up and go. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm pretty sure eventually there'll be something that makes this a lot more worthwhile.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely going to be a lot of innovation with with the developing the car like the electronic cars. So I feel like there's going to be new technology, and so hopefully I do predict. I mean, I feel like they're going to be better over time, but it definitely does suck now, especially when there's not that many charging stations. You kind of have to plan out if you're taking like a road trip. Kind of have to like, okay, this is where we have to stop because if we don't, we ain't gonna
And
make it.
we're out of luck. And then you guys set that charge station for a long time. Like, I know that they're trying to inhibit like the whole solar panel thing, like while you're driving is basically charging the car. If they can get that down, shoot, okay, I'm all
Oh
in.
yeah, that'd be nice.
But like, what? But until then, like, shoot, I'm sitting at a charge station for hours at a time. That's gonna piss me off.
Nah, man, I feel you for real.
Yeah.
But reading just a little bit more on the story, it says reportedly 12 additional states are likely to follow in California's footsteps for a zero emissions policy, with 5 others in line. If California's policy continues to catch on within the next few years, several restrictions on gasoline vehicles would impact roughly 1/3 of the nation's auto industry.
Mm. Oh wow,
So.
yeah, it definitely would. I can see all the like, Cali's a big blue state, so I can see all the blue states kind of falling in line with this.
Mm-hmm. But, I guess we'll see. I mean, it's just one of those things. It's like I get what they're trying to do, but like I don't know.
I want to see how
We'll
it's
see
gonna
how
be executed. I definitely
yeah
want to
how it
see
pans it out.
will they
Mhm.
be raiding people's houses for lost cars? I see that you still have a 2015 Nissan Altima in your garage. You mind if we look around? Like, it's like coming in towing cars and stuff. You're gonna have to put your stuff underground so you still have like an antique. It sucks for the people
You're right.
who've been having these super old cars that like they've
I
been
know,
keeping up
bro.
with and spending hell of money, to keep upkeep and stuff like that. That sucks. Like, be like, dang, I can't even do nothing with this car.
We got to just buy an adapter.
I'm dead. It's
The
like,
gas electric.
now that would be cool if they can switch
That would
out,
be cool.
if they could switch out your battery with the, or switch out like your engine or whatever with the actual a thing that
It
like
sounds
battery power
expensive.
energy. Yeah, it sounds hella expensive.
That whole
Yeah,
sounds expensive.
they were like, yeah, might as well just buy the car, bro. But my car though, like, dang.
No, I feel you. I mean, I've been like I've been like I've been to this before. Eventually, I do want like a Tesla or
Yeah,
electric vehicle. So,
most definitely. I always
but
told, yeah, I always told Kayla that I was like, if I ever got a Tesla, it would be kind of like a side vehicle. It wouldn't be a main vehicle.
yeah, for sure. But
Just for that reason that I can't travel as far as I want to without having to stop.
no, I definitely get you because some people like want traveling. You just want to. Some people just want to drive through it.
I just want to go, man.
Um, you just want to get there, bro. I feel you. Like
Do a quick
just
fill
having
up.
to like being forced to stop like that. It does definitely like suck.
Yeah, I definitely understand.
But that's really all I have about that. So comment below what you guys think. Tell us
Yeah.
what you think about this. Any of these, like any like not just this story, just any of the stories in general.
Yep. But yeah, that was basically. You have anything else you want to add to that story, Vic? Or are you good?
Like be prepared.
Yeah, you never know. You never know if it's gonna hit
Okay.
you. So if you do live in that area, the Cali area and stuff like that, you might want to just look into getting the car already. Just to be ahead of the game, or you can wait until it gets closer, and the car is gonna be a lot more advanced by then, and a lot probably the Tesla S right now is gonna be hella cheap compared to the newer vehicles coming out. So
Yeah.
I would say give it some time, and let that mug ring out. But other than that, this was our last story for you guys. We appreciate you listening. And if you are still watching, make sure you click on that subscribe button. If you haven't already, click on that bell notification so every time we post, you get notified. Vic, any last remarks?
Yeah, make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at nowhearmeout.kv.
KV.
Go ahead and email us any stories or questions you would like us to ask at nowhearmeout.kv
KV.
at gmail.com. And then follow and subscribe on YouTube at Chris and Vic parentheses NHMO.
NHMO.
Go ahead and leave us the Apple review, 5 stars.
5 stars.
And then follow me on TikTok at weirdvic_flips and follow us on TikTok at Now Hear Me Out Podcast. And I don't think we mentioned it yet, but go out and check out the store. Actually, I have an example of one of the things. This is a little hoodie. You can see that.
Yep, I can see it.
This is actually Kristen's hoodie they left here,
Yeah,
but you know.
I accidentally left it there. But yes, that's my hoodie that I bought. Yeah, it looks amazing, man. The material is great. I couldn't be happier with it. So, check out the spreadshop.
That was one of the things I was like, I don't say worried, but like I just wanted to know how the material was gonna be. Like one of our friends got the hat, and that's nice material. Like this hoodie's nice material. Like it's all quality. Like it's not something like cheap. It's gonna fade. So definitely go check it out. It's gonna be at nowhearmeout.spreadsheet.com. So
Spreadshop.
go over there. Buy stuff. What did I say? Spreadsheet.
Spreadsheet. Should be
My bad.
Spreadshop.
Nonetheless,
we'll
put a link.
It'll be the link will be in the bio or the information description box. So check it out.
Yeah, check it out. Support us. And that's really all I have to say.
Yeah, and also you guys can follow me at Beast Smoke Chris or the Ease of Threes. That's Beast Smoke Chris or the Ease of Threes on Instagram. It kind of just like, hey, I'm done. We out. Like, but yeah, follow me, and that's all I have. And that's we appreciate you guys like always. We love you guys.
Until next time, go Cowboys, go Bills,
go Cowboys. We'll be talking about it. See y'all next week. We are out of here. Peace.